Joe Rogan is one of the most successful and influential figures in entertainment and media today. From his roots as a stand-up comedian to his current role as host of the popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, Joe has made an impressive career for himself. But how did he get here? In this video, we'll explore Joe Rogan's journey from his early days in comedy to his current success, and how he has made his money. Before moving forward, if you are new on our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. Who is Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan is a comedian, podcast host, MMA commentator, and martial arts enthusiast. He is best known for his popular podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, which has over 3 billion downloads since launching in 2009. He has interviewed a wide variety of guests from the likes of Elon Musk to Eddie Bravo. Rogan is also well known for his commentary on the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, as well as hosting Fear Factor and The Man Show. Rogan is considered one of the most influential figures in the world of podcasting and media, and he has been able to translate this success into financial rewards. How did Joe Rogan become successful? Joe Rogan began his career as a stand-up comedian in 1988, and over the next decade, he became known for his physical comedy and off-color humor. He also appeared on television shows such as News Radio, Fear Factor, and The Man Show. In 2001, Joe started a popular podcast called The Joe Rogan Experience, which was a free-form show that included interviews with interesting people from all walks of life. As the podcast grew in popularity, so did Joe's notoriety, and he was soon featured in publications like the New York Times and Rolling Stone. Joe's success began to take off in 2009 when he signed a deal with SiriusXM satellite radio to broadcast the podcast nationwide. This provided a platform for Joe to reach an even larger audience and continue building his brand. He went on to land endorsement deals and sponsorships from companies such as Miller Lite, Kind Snacks, Cash App, and most recently, Spotify. These deals have helped him increase his net worth significantly. Joe also capitalized on his success by investing in real estate, launching several businesses, and appearing on various television shows and movies. Most notably, Joe became the host of the popular reality competition show Fear Factor, which aired on NBC from 2001 to 2006 and received high ratings. His involvement in this series cemented his place in the entertainment industry and made him a household name. Since then, Joe has gone on to become one of the most successful comedians and podcasters in the world. His ability to connect with people and tell captivating stories has allowed him to reach millions of people each day and make a considerable amount of money. What is Joe Rogan's net worth? Joe Rogan is one of the most successful and influential people in the entertainment industry today, and his estimated net worth is an incredible $100 million. This fortune has been accumulated through a variety of sources, including his successful podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience, his stand-up comedy career, and various other business ventures. Rogan started out as a stand-up comedian in the late 1980s and steadily worked his way up to being one of the most popular acts in the world. He has released several comedy albums and specials, with his last special, Joe Rogan Strange Times, earning him a reported $20 million. He also hosted the popular NBC show Fear Factor for 6 seasons and continues to do live shows around the world. The bulk of Rogan's wealth comes from his podcast, The Joe Rogan Experience. The show averages over 190 million downloads per month and has featured guests such as Elon Musk, Tim Ferriss, and Edward Snowden. Rogan has also expanded his podcast into a YouTube channel which features video versions of the podcast and other content. Rogan also makes money through other business ventures such as merchandise sales, live streaming deals, and endorsement deals. He even launched his own online cannabis dispensary with the company Onnit in 2020. All of these sources have contributed to Rogan's impressive estimated net worth of $100 million. It's no wonder that he has become one of the most successful personalities in the entertainment industry. What are some of Joe Rogan's most popular podcasts? Joe Rogan has become well known for his popular podcasts. His most popular shows are The Joe Rogan Experience, Fear Factor, and The MMA Show. The Joe Rogan Experience is a weekly podcast hosted by Joe Rogan that features a variety of guests from all walks of life. Guests range from celebrities and comedians to scientists, athletes, and political figures. It has become one of the most popular podcasts in the world, with over 19 million downloads per month and counting. Fear Factor is an American stunt game show hosted by Joe Rogan, which pits contestants against each other in a series of daunting challenges and stunts. Fear Factor was popular during its run from 2001 to 2006 and still has a loyal following today. The MMA Show is a podcast hosted by Joe Rogan that focuses on mixed martial arts. The show features interviews with MMA fighters, trainers, promoters, and other personalities in the sport. It is often cited as one of the most important podcasts for anyone interested in MMA. Joe Rogan's podcasts have helped make him one of the most successful podcasters in the world. They have also helped him amass a sizable fortune and become one of the most recognizable faces in comedy and entertainment. What are some of Joe Rogan's other business ventures? Joe Rogan is not only a successful podcast host, but he has also branched out into other business ventures. In 2016, he launched his own line of health supplements, Onnit, which includes supplements and products such as Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech Sport, and Keto Coffee. He also created his own line of clothing called Joe Rogan Gear. Rogan is an active investor in various startup companies, including a cannabis dispensary called Ontario's The Weed Box, an online payment platform called WePay, and a 3D printing company called Carbon. In addition to investing in these companies, Rogan also acts as an advisor for them. Rogan is also the owner and founder of Fear Factor Entertainment, which produces and distributes feature films, TV shows, and live events. Rogan recently produced his first feature film, Negative Sunlight, which was released in 2020. Rogan is also heavily involved in the sports world. In 2020, Rogan co-founded 8 Summit, a production company that focuses on creating content for sports, athletes, and outdoor lifestyle brands. He also owns his own M&A promotion company called National Fighting Championship, NFC. Overall, Joe Rogan has made a name for himself in many different fields outside of the podcasting world. From health supplements to feature films and beyond, Rogan has invested his time and money in various projects that have allowed him to become a successful businessman in addition to a highly regarded podcaster. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. Thanks for watching.